everybody, and welcome to the Gospel Showcase with the Joyful Hearts. My name is Brenda Fox.
And I'm Donnie Fox.
And we're so glad y'all tuned in this afternoon. This is going to be a brand new show for us, new experience, and we just pray that God gets the glory for it all. Why don't you tell them some things that we've got coming up?
Well, we've got some interesting artists that are going to be coming in for us to interview and for them to sing for y'all. Different groups from across the United States will be coming in that we know pretty well, like the Perrys, Triumphant Quartet, Masters 4 from Pulaski, Tennessee. And we hope to get interviews with a lot of these groups that we go and see from time to time. And we'll be singing some. We'll bring in some folks to help sing. And just different ministries that we want to get some time for them to be able to be noticed, because there's so many folks out there that don't know about some of these groups.
That's right. Next week we're hoping to have my son Patrick Allred. He has a ministry called In the Light Ministries. He does black light chalk art. He's an evangelist. He goes out to different churches or different events. He loves doing youth revivals. So y'all be sure and watch next week when he comes, and he's going to bring one of his pictures that he draws, and you'll get to see what he does. And it's really amazing. So y'all tune in next week and watch. Why don't we tell them a little bit about us and a little bit about our ministry? Mm-hmm. We are husband and wife. We're not brothers and sister like some people think. We have 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And we have a wonderful family. Our ministry, we have been, or the Joyful Hearts has been singing for 23 years. I'm the only original one left. Donnie's been with me for 13 years. And it's just been a blessing. God has just blessed us. It's just amazing. He is just wonderful. And we can't give him enough praise.
No. And she's done a wonderful job tolerating me for 13 years. Yes.
As a fact.
Well, we travel just about every weekend. We go somewhere and sing. We don't mind the travel. Pretty much used to it, because I've been involved in music now for, well, let's see, probably for the better part of right around 38 years. I've been involved in some form of music, traveling different ways and different times. But it's something we really enjoy doing. We get to meet a lot of different folks, different churches. For instance, you could say I was raised up in a missionary Baptist church, and my first experience in a Church of God was completely something I never thought I'd ever seen in my life. But it's amazing what God will do when you go to these different places and He opens doors for you to go through, and the different ministries you get to be involved with, the different ministries you get to meet. We'll have another really good friend of ours from Birmingham, Prophet Geraldine Wallace, will be coming up, spending some time with us from time to time with his ministry and how he's involved in different areas, and he can talk to us about some of those different things. We're just really hoping that this blesses people, that there's a lot of folks out there that don't get the opportunity to go to church anymore because they're not just sick and shut in, but they don't have ways of getting out. And we hope that it's a blessing to them, that they get to hear some things, see some of these different groups, hear the different songs, and just words of testimony. That'll be good for people to hear. And we just pray that the walk can be the same as the talk.
That's right.
And it'd be what God would have it to be.
Yes. We have, like I said, this is a new experience for us, and we're praying that people that watch our program are blessed by what they hear and what they see. We'll be singing for you after a while, and the groups that we bring in, we're going to let them sing, and pray that it blesses you.
Yep. Keep talking.
Okay. I work at Commission on Aging, and right now we are in the Medicare Part D open enrollment, and we are so busy, it is unreal. So anybody out there, if you have Medicare and you know that you need a Part D drug plan check, then be sure and come to Commission on Aging and get that done. But also, we're going to have, we do our recording at Jump Upon Studio, and we're going to have Jeff Walls on one Thursday night. We'll be on every Thursday night at 6:30, so be sure and tune in and watch, and hope that you like what you hear and what you see. We're just excited that God has opened this door.
Yes, it's very true. We don't just necessarily want to talk just extremely about always our ministry. We have different hobbies that we like to do, different things, and that's another thing we'll be talking about with some of these groups, that you'll find out where some of them like to go hunting, they like fishing, some of them like football, some of them like basketball. Me, I like football. I'm a big NASCAR fan. So, you know, that's why traveling up and down the road, I get to listen to a lot of football games and listen to a lot of races. There's not a whole lot of time to watch. So therefore, you know, I hear more of it than I see.
Because most every weekend we're going somewhere. God has opened doors for us that we never would have thought we would have opened. As a matter of fact, we were up in Cookeville, Tennessee about 6 weeks ago, and a gentleman up there has a internet radio broadcast, so we went over to his place and did about 45 minutes of singing and talking with him, and he said, now this goes to 9 different countries. So one day last week, I get an email from this man in Norway that had purchased one of our CDs from our website. And so he had his address and everything, so Donnie sent him the CD, and he sent me I think you mailed it on Saturday, and he got it on Thursday. And it's a funny thing, you can mail something here and go to Missouri and it doesn't get there for 2 weeks. But anyway, it goes to Norway in 4 days.
This is true.
But he sent me an email and he said, I got your music. He said, I love the music, love your voices, love the lyrics. Can I purchase more of your CDs? And I sent him an email back and I said, you can purchase as many as you want to.
I was ready to send him a box of 100 at any time. Yes. But you never know when you're doing something, who it'll reach, where it'll go. Years ago, we did something where it was, we had won this contest and we had no idea where all they said it'd be a free ad in one of the gospel magazines, and didn't really think about, you know, where all it would go. At that time, they told us 18 different countries and all over the United States. Well, in being singers, you're always looking for songs and different songs. A gentleman in Texas had left me a message on our home phone that he needed to talk to me. He asked me if I believed in divine appointments, and I said, yes, sir, I do. He said, well, I was reading through the magazine, I saw your picture, and God spoke to me and he said, you need to send them some songs. Gentleman was an old house painter. Didn't start writing songs till he was 55 years old, and he told me, he said, now, whatever song you like, you're free to record any of them you want. If you can't use them, just pass them along to somebody else that can. And it's amazing how God works things out when you're letting him do all the work instead of you.
That's right.
Because the more you get in his way, the harder it is for him to do what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And like I said, we never know what God has planned for anything in our life. We just trust in him and know that he knows what's best in every aspect. So we just thank God for what he's done in our lives and what he's done in our ministry. We thank God that he put us together because it was God.
God knew what we needed when we needed it. Amen.
That's right.
Hey, and you know what? why don't we take a little break and then we'll come back and we'll sing a few songs for them.
Okay. Be back in a minute.
At Premier Bank, you have a financial partner you can depend on. Hi, I'm Jay Mullins, president of Premier Bank, with some exciting news about our financial strength and performance. For the 6th consecutive year, our bank has been rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial, an independent firm that has been analyzing and reporting on the financial condition of the nation's banking industry since 1983. This prestigious rating means that we are one of the strongest banks in the nation, and a safe and sound bank you can depend on.
Wallace State offers associate degree and certificate programs in Alabama's hottest job fields. Every year this decade, almost 3,800 new workers will enter these fields. Will you be one of them? Be one of us. Get in a Wallace state of mind. That's the projected number of job openings for trained welders this decade. That's the potential salary for welders trained the Wallace State way with the latest robotic technology for manufacturing. Who will you be? Be one of us and get in a Wallace state of mind.
We're slashing prices this October at Bill Smith Buick GMC in Coleman. Like this 2015 GMC Sierra Z71 Crew Cab 4-wheel drive with leather interior. Was $49,330, now $39,330. That's $10,000 off. It's no trick. We're the treat at Bill Smith Buick GMC in Coleman. It's October at Bill Smith Buick GMC in Coleman. Time for the perfect family vehicle. Like this 2015 GMC Terrain with leather interior, built-in GPS, and so much more. Starting at only $24,690. It's no trick. We've got the treat at Bill Smith Buick GMC in Coleman.
When energy prices start to rise, a single electric co-op can only do so much. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative taps the combined ideas and resources of co-ops locally and nationally to deliver electricity at the best price possible. And in that unity, every member gains strength. Together we can take control of the future, instead of the future taking control of us.
Coleman Electric Cooperative.
At Premier Bank, you have a financial partner you can depend on. Hi, I'm Jay Mullins, president of Premier Bank, with some exciting news about our financial strength and performance. For the 6th consecutive year, our bank has been rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial, an independent firm that has been analyzing and reporting on the financial condition of the nation's banking industry since 1983. This prestigious rating means that we are one of the strongest banks in the nation, and a safe and sound bank you can depend on.
Welcome back to the program, and we on the 19th of October, Triumphant Quartet was here to do the Good Samaritan benefit, and we went over and did an interview with them, but we're going to wait till later to show the interview. But we have a video of Triumphant right now, and this is probably some of what you missed if you didn't show up at the Civic Center, because they were fantastic.
Yes, they were.
Triumphant Quartet.
Precious thoughts that fill my body as the sun begins to shine. Lovely visions of my homeland are getting closer all the time, and I am thinking of a mansion, and I am dreaming of a home, and there'll be endless celebration, and I'm thinking it won't be long. Life is great, but it's a vapor. One day soon you'll find me gone, but I won't
Quartet. They are awesome. We love
Yes.
those guys.
They are the real deal.
Yes. They got Quartet of the Year, I believe, by the Singing News Fan Awards 6 years in a row. And Eric Bennett, the
Bass singer
bass
of the
singer,
year.
which he is from Battleground. He got Bass Singer of the Year for
the last 3 years.
For the last 3
yes.
years. So those guys are really, really good. We love those guys.
They don't just sing it, they live it.
That's
and,
right.
we know that because we know them. And that's another thing about the folks that we want to bring on here. We know them, we've been around them, and they live it. They don't
Yes.
just sing it, they live it.
Yes. We have an interview with the Triumphant.
Yeah.
Is it ready? Okay. This is the interview that we did over at the Civic Center with the guys the other night. And we're here with the guys, Triumphant Quartet.
Hey, hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is Eric, Clayton, Scotty, and David.
And
Hey.
GW.
And
GW, you know, met
He's
GW.
new.
He's a new guy.
Yeah.
George
I
Washington.
didn't know him.
Yeah, you know him now.
Yeah.
Gary Wayne.
Gay Wayne.
GW
is Southern.
Oh, Suther. Okay.
Southern.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, tell us what's been going on with you guys.
Well, we're here tonight in my hometown, Coleman, Alabama, which is very excited to be here.
Yes.
We've just been traveling and doing our thing. That's, we're gone 4 or 5 days a week and just singing.
I understand that you got Quartet of the Year again.
It's amazing.
Amen.
Very
That's
thankful.
wonderful.
Very
That's
Pretty exciting.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, that's wonderful. And you got Bass Singer of the Year.
I'm amazed.
What can
I
you
really
say?
am. I am amazed.
Number one bass man.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when I'm a baritone. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, the last time we were in this building, we were getting our little tags because we were part of a 5K, the Midnight Run.
We ran a 5K run here
Oh,
Last year.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
for the bank,
I still haven't got over it.
He's still
No
sore.
doubt. I tell you. So, 13 years you guys have been singing.
13 years we've been singing together, yeah. We started out as Integrity, and we were Integrity for about a year and a half, 2 years, and we had to change our name, and now we've been Triumphant for 11 years, but we've all, same 4 singers for 13 years.
So what do you attribute being together, just this group for that long of
We
time?
can't do anything else. No, actually, we were really good friends, best buddies before we started. We went to church together, and Clayton and I have been friends for a long time. We started off singing with Kingdom Heirs together, and then Clayton left and formed his own group, and then David joined the Kingdom Heirs. I sung with David with the Kingdom Heirs for about 9 years. You were there. I was there 11. And then Scotty's Clayton's son.
Right.
And Scotty filled in for the Kingdom Heirs for a while, and we just all knew each other, and like I said, all went to church together, and so.
Good. Very good.
And the title of Scotty's new single, our new CD, is called "Living in Harmony."
He wrote that.
Yeah, he wrote it, and so that it
Awesome.
always helps to live in harmony if you can. That's why we've been able to stay together.
Especially if you're on a bus,
Yes.
traveling up and down the road. That's
Bus
good.
looks really big outside, really small
Really
inside. So.
Yes, that's a fact.
Well, living in harmony until that time you tripped me when we was playing basketball.
Oh my goodness, he never gets over that. He holds
happened?
grudges.
He tripped me while I was going for a layup.
Really?
Yeah, it's on purpose.
Not him.
He actually can't chew gum and shoot ball at the same time. I told him to spit his gum out. But anyhow.
It's a horrible moment.
That's good. So, what do you like to do when you're not on the road? You like sports? Do you?
Right
what do you do?
now I have 2 little kids. So when I'm at
He's a
home,
brand new daddy.
when I'm at home, I'm dad for the 3 or 4 days I'm at home. So my hobbies are gone.
Out the window.
But
And
for right
GW is the same way. They both have brand new babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
We didn't know that.
congratulations.
You about
Didn't know
Scotty, you didn't know
that.
about yours.
his was born what? 3, 4 weeks?
It's 4 weeks.
Oh.
And Scotty's about 2 months old now. So
I think for the
And
most
ready to
part,
play
that's,
football, from what I understand.
Yeah, big one.
they do. For the most part, that's pretty much all the guys. When we're home, we want to be with our families,
Sure.
because we are gone so much.
Sure.
So
Understand.
get as much quality
That's right.
time in with them as we can.
Yeah.
David's doing cheerleading stuff with his
I'm not
girls.
cheering. I can
Really?
watch them.
Oh, you should see him in a cheerleading outfit. It looks really
I
nice.
mean, it is
But
There are pictures.
but Clayton and I, we were wrapped up with our grandbabies, of course,
Oh,
like I
yeah.
said, and then so we're just, when we're home, we're 100% around our families and
Yep.
focus with them. So
Sure.
it's really good. We don't get a lot of quantity time, but it's great quality time.
Right.
It's
with the
kind
families.
of amazing in 13 years how things have changed. When the group first started, I was single.
Right,
you
I
know,
remember.
Dad had my sister at the house with Mom, and then Eric had 2 kids at home.
Yes.
David had 2 little kids. He was in our situation. Now, they're moved out,
Empty
my sister-
nesters.
empty nesters, and I've got 2 kids, and David's in high school, and so it's
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's interesting watching the group evolve
Yes.
in that way, So
Absolutely.
We're all getting older.
No.
That's what he's saying, basically.
We don't go there.
And we had dark hair when we started,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he's got his cap on. You can't tell. He's gray.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, he's
And
gray.
thin.
He is gray.
Gray and thin.
Well, now, I can tell by the shirt that I know he's an Alabama fan. And I know you like
Can you say it
football.
again? Can you say it again?
You're an
For the
Alabama fan.
folks here.
Look at this.
Okay,
This
go
guy
ahead.
is wearing my favorite colors. And of course, I'm in.
Hey, look at there. You got it.
Yeah, so, but now, I know the rest of y'all, except GW, you're probably not a Tennessee fan.
Duke fan.
Duke fan,
Duke.
okay, and the rest of you
Volunteers.
guys? Volunteers.
Volunteer.
Volunteers. Well, I feel sorry for you this weekend, but it's,
I don't know. You never know.
Well,
It's
you
always
know,
scary,
it's-
no matter who you play.
You've been busy long enough.
but other hobbies.
But the good thing about it is pretty much all of us, well, most of us love football. And so we watch football on Saturdays and matter of fact, the rule is whether your team's playing or not, you can't turn the channel on Saturday. It has
Can't
to
watch
stay
a
on-
Western.
Yeah, it has to stay on football. But we all have different things. We work out and
He fishes.
David fishes, has a big,
Like fish.
big fisherman.
He works in the studio on his
Yeah.
time off.
Good.
I spend money.
Okay, yeah.
That's
On
why-
babies, on diapers and
Okay, why
formula.
don't you tell people how they can get in touch with you, if they want to book you for their church or an event? Give them a address, phone number,
The
email
best way to
address?
find all of our information is www.triumphantquartet.com. And they can find out anything they want to find out on our website.
Okay,
We also have a Facebook.
Facebook, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So
Well, thank you guys so much for letting us come and interview you this afternoon.
Hey,
It's
we're
just
honored.
great.
We're very
Wonderful.
honored. Thank you.
We'll be
Come
here
out and
to
see
talk
us.
Good luck to you guys.
Yeah.
We've known you all a long
thank you.
time, so this
Thank
is
you.
neat.
We
Yeah.
appreciate that. Well, I've been knowing Eric when he pastored a church out here at Battleground.
Yeah, yeah.
And the church burned. Did you know that?
Well, really?
We heard it got
It burned
fired.
down.
Oh, wow.
It did. It burned
Was that why he was there?
No, just lately.
I was not the one that burned it, right?
No,
You
you
can't pin that on me. Okay,
Awesome.
good.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
God
Yes.
bless
Thank
you,
you.
and I
Blessings
know
to
God's
you
going to
guys.
bless
Really
you.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. See you.
That's it for now. We'll see you back in the studio.
You have a financial partner.
Triumphant Quartet. We're going to sing a song for you, and this will end our program today. Y'all tune in next week, and be sure and watch for my son Patrick to come on In the Light Ministries. God bless you.
Often as I travel on this journey to a land of endless day, I am pressed on every side to turn and go astray. But the Master daily leads me and He holds my hand, giving me a glimpse of what is waiting over in the glory land. Well, just one glimpse of heaven over on the other side keeps me headed in the right direction, keeping me satisfied. Well, I will not linger over the shadow. Here's what I will do. I'll keep heading toward the light of heaven. Just one glimpse will do. Earth and all its treasures cannot make me turn away from where I'm bound. For I know the beauty waiting is the greatest ever found. And each day I read the pages in God's Word divine, telling me about the joy that's waiting, and I know it will be mine. Well, just one glimpse of heaven over on the other side keeps me headed in the right direction, keeping me satisfied. Well, I will not linger over the shadow. Here's what toward the light of heaven, just one glimpse will do. Well, just one glimpse of heaven over on the other side keeps me headed in the right direction, keeping me satisfied. Well, I will not linger over in the shadow. Here's what I will do. I'll keep headed toward the light of heaven, just one glimpse will do. I will not linger over in the shadows. Here's what I will do. I'll keep headed toward the light of heaven, just one glimpse will do.